Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome back with me Adelia Dwi Nandisa.
And with me, Acara Kita Sani.
Today, we are going to take you on a special journey to discover one of the beautiful places of local wisdom here in Dusun Depok, Nglewan, Sambit, Ponorogo. Right now, I am standing at the residence of Bakadim, a spiritual teacher and also the caretaker of Padepokan Satoriah Ki Ageng Tunggal Wulung.
So, what is this place actually about?
And what kind of activities are usually held here? Let's find out together!
Javanese people should never lose their Javanese identity. This is a principle that Mas Ngabehi Sasmito Wijoyo always emphasizes. He is the founder of Padepokan Satoriah Ki Ageng Tunggal Wulung, a place known by the community as Mbah Kadim's Hermitage. The Hermitage began construction in 2020 and continues to develop to this day.
Mbah Kadim said that although the building is relatively new, the ancestors had already inhabited this area long before. The hermitage was deliberately designed with architecture that closely resembles that of ancient Balinese palaces, or Kadewatan Bali, not as an attempt to return to Hindu-Buddhist culture, but rather to remind people that long before the arrival of the Wali Songo, who brought Islamic teachings, the Javanese people already possessed their own culture, manners, customs, and traditions that must continue to be preserved and honored.
Before entering the hermitage, there are some special rituals to perform, as a sign of respect and permission to the ancestors. Everyone who enters must be in a state of purity, not ritually unclean, and we all must take off our shoes.
As we step inside, the first thing we see is a unique statue called Lingga Yoni. In Javanese culture, Lingga represents masculine energy, while Yoni symbolizes feminine energy. The union of these two represents the power of creation, the source of all life.
Then, there are three gates, which symbolize the three Murti gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, representing the unity of divine forces in the universe. On one of the gates, there are statues showing a fierce-looking face. But don't be mistaken, it is not just about anger or desire. It actually represents self-control, reminding us to restrain our desire as a way of drawing closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Next, there's a mountain-shaped carving, symbolizing the world and everything in it. You can also find tigers and bulls, which represents the challenges and trials of life that humans must overcome with patience and awareness. After facing those trials comes the chirping of birds, symbolizing happiness and good news. And finally, the thick leaf flower represents the highest stage, the realization of true faith in God.
Inside the complex, there are two sacred sites or petilasan. Petilasan Palenggahan Eyang Acisuko and Petilasan Palenggahan Eyang Pangeran Purboyo, who was the only son of Sultan Agung Hanyokro Kusumo from the Mataram Kingdom. On one of the sites, Mbah inscribed Muhammad Rasulullah in the ancient Pahlawa script.
Now, we've reached the spiritual center of the hermitage. It's called Sittingil. The word Sittingil comes from Siti meaning earth and Inggil meaning high. The sacred place is used by Mbah Kadim for meditation. And as I stand here, I can really feel the peace and serenity.
According to Mbah Kadim, this hermitage follows the spiritual path of Sunan Kalijaga, known as the Tarikat Satoriyah, a way of drawing closer to Allah. He and his students perform this spiritual ritual every Thursday night or Jumat Kliwon.
Mbah Kadim reminds us that Islam and Javanese culture are not in conflict. Islam did not come to dominate Javanese culture, nor did Javanese culture change the purity of Islam. Instead, both made in harmony, forming what he calls Islam Peranatan Jawa, or the Javanese way of practicing Islam.
Before we end, Mbah Kadim gives us a very meaningful message. Kita dadi wong Jawa aja ngasih ilang adat Jawane. As Javanese people, never forget your tradition.
Even if we learn other cultures or adopt different lifestyle, we must always remember our roots. We will always return to where we came from. Culture is a part of who we are, a reflection of civilization and our identity.
Thank you for joining us on this culture journey. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.